There are so many reasons why we love the Q Wunder program. Our principals, our counselors, our teachers, our students, even our auxiliary staff have seen such a huge difference in our students. Academically, our students spend more time on task. Therefore, of course, that leads to higher academic gains. But socially, our kids emotionally are healthier. Previously, when they had big emotions that may frustrate them or confuse them, now they have the tools. They know what to do when these emotions threaten to overwhelm them. They've seen Q Wunder, they've seen the model, they've seen it done, and now they're ready to take on any challenge that may come their way.
I have two children. I have a 9-year-old daughter and a 7-year-old son, and I have noticed quite a few changes since they started interacting with Q Wunder. Most importantly, I do feel that they are more caring, more aware of others' feelings, and just more compassionate. The very first night that they brought Q Wunder home, it was the cutest thing because they just wanted to snuggle with it. They both slept with it. They made sure that he was in their bed. When they left for school, they wanted to make sure he was safe. And as soon as they got home, they wanted to check on him. I've asked them if they feel like they've learned anything from Q Wunder, and they both have said that it's taught them to be more caring about others, to just be more considerate about others' feelings, how their friends feel, how they feel, how their parents feel. And it's just really a nice tool for them to just have a constant reminder that others' feelings do matter and so do theirs. And it's just something that is always constantly there with them.
As a parent of a third grader, it's been neat since Q came to our house the other day when Morgan brought him home. He started sleeping with him right away, took off his little hoodie and put it back on. Even sat on the couch with us, and we have a big St. Bernard, about a 120-pound dog, and he had Q petting our St. Bernard. And when our St. Bernard buddy started to sniff him, he goes, "Don't eat Q!" and kind of grabbed him back. And every morning he brings him out with him, sleeps with him at night. I don't want to say a different Morgan, but it's just a more compassionate Morgan. I see him taking care of Q and caring about Q and making sure he puts up Q so he doesn't get dirty and he doesn't get messed up. And he has to know where he is at all times. He puts him up in the morning when we leave the house, and when he comes home, the first thing he does is run in the door and grab Q and kind of snuggle with him and hold on to him. And it's been just a difference where he's more compassionate and kind of thinking more about taking care of things and being more conscientious than he did before. And for a third grader, I'm pretty proud of that, especially for my third grader that's sometimes all over the place. It's focused him more on some behaviors that we didn't see him exhibit previously.
One of the things that I've noticed most on campus since we have brought Q into our school is that the students are able to gain control of their emotions faster. For example, I've used this one. Choose the card, jump on one foot 20 times. Well, by the time they jump on one foot 20 times, they've already changed the way they're thinking. Jump on the other foot for 20 times. So by the time they're finished, the blood has started flowing back to the top of the brain, and they're able to gain more control of their emotions. And that's the thing that I think I really love about Q.
Since the program started, I guess maybe a couple months ago, my kids are only like 8 or 9 years old, so they have very little experience outside of social media. Everything they do is on the phone, on an iPad, on a computer. So they have very few interpersonal skills. By using the Q Wunder doll and using the Q Wunder program, their interpersonal skills have improved like 1,000%. The kids who were afraid to express themselves, or afraid to tell others how they felt about them, that has gone away. The Q Wunder program has built a bridge between those kids who didn't have social skills to now to improve their social skills. I had one little boy in my classroom who spoke about his father not being with him, and I kind of felt bad for him. But then I told him about, hey, people can love you from a distance. And just like you might not see the Q Wunder monkey every day or the Q Wunder doll every day, that doll represents love and represents patience and represents people who care about you. So my program I'm teaching my kids is to care, and to care. It's not how much you know, it's how much you care. And the Q Wunder program is a caring program that I will continue to use year after year as long as it's a part of our A+ charter school system.
One of the things that I have really loved about Q Wunder is that not only is it helping our students, but it's given my teachers tools and it's given parents tools. So when kids are having trouble and they're really struggling within the classroom, teachers before weren't sure how to help them, to help the kids to calm down. Now they've got a toolkit right there. They can help the kids, and it's helped keep the kids in the classroom instead of being out in the office because they're struggling within the classroom. Parents, I've had parents coming in and saying that since we sent the Q home with them, the kids are taking it everywhere with them. Their kids are talking to Q in the classroom. When one student is struggling, instead of the whole class being off task now, the other kids are saying, oh, what would Q do? Let me get you Q. You probably need Q. And so the whole classroom focused then on helping the student instead of just being distracted. So it's really been just a great tool for everybody, from kids to staff to the parents, and that's what I really love about it.